Welcome to Winning Ways Express with Pastor Femi Fasheru, the resident pastor of KICC, Maryland, Lagos. Winning Ways Express is a program that brings messages of hope to the hopeless and the living word to the dying world, touching lives with a timeless truth. Through his ministry of the word, Pastor Femi will enrich your life, challenge and motivate you as he proclaims the good news of Jesus Christ. Winning Ways Express with Pastor Femi Fasheru. Dynamic messages that will change your life.
I want to tell you, every man, every woman in this place, we do not have any reason to begrudge the very woman who brought us to this world. Imagine if the king had not walked in wisdom. Imagine if the king had given this baby out to this other woman, and one day this child suddenly remembers, or gets to know rather, that this is not my mother. Now this other woman that was claiming this child knew right there that her own child was dead. So I am sure that this woman will not give the best of love to this child, because like I normally say, a child in another man's house will never be a first-class citizen, no matter what. A child in another man's house will be a second-class citizen. One day, that boy is bound to do something that will infuriate this woman, and then this woman will let him know, you are not my child. At that point in time, the realization of that could make that kind of a child to think about his mother as someone who indeed abandoned him. Proverbs 23 verse 22 says, listen to your father who begot you, and do not despise your mother when she is old. Do not despise your mother when she is old. Can I say something about our mothers when they are getting old? It is possible. I remember as a young boy, my mom, she's a 21st century mom. She won't bog us down. Well, me, she won't take me to the market and things like that. But my grandmother will attempt to take us to the market in turn, and I hated it. She was very generous. If you went with her, she will buy stuff for you that the people at home didn't have. But I hated going to the market or going around with her because she was old. That was just my reason. You know, I couldn't explain why I'll be going around with an old person. But we need to understand. Oh, well, my son is here. Olaoluwa. Before you came, my wife wasn't looking like this. I can assure you, I've got pictures. She was slimmer. She was nicer, more beautiful. But when you came, she changed a little bit. When your sister came, she changed some more. When that last born came, she changed a big deal. It now becomes unfair for a child to look at his mother in old age and say, you are ugly. You are not good looking. Look at your tummy. How big your tummy is. You better go get some exercise. Mothers, if you do have pictures, pull it out. Such a child. My tummy is big because as you were expanding, I was giving you room so that you can live the life you are living right now. A woman will walk around with his daughter to school, drop off the child in school, will go back home, come back to pick up the child. Because of the looks of this mother, the pupils in the school will be laughing at this girl's mom. That didn't bother the mom until one day the mom heard the girl talking to her friends about how she hated her mom coming to school with her, how she hated her mom picking her up from school because of the looks of the mom. The mom overheard her, and she decided to call her into the room and said, "Well, daughter, I've never told you the reason why I've got half of my face burnt, one hand burnt, and all the side of my leg, my right hand side burnt. I never told you, but I think there is a cause for it today, that I'll let you know how your mama became this ugly." I was on the line trying to put clothing on the line, and there was a fire in the house. The firemen came. They saw the intensity of the fire, and they said even they themselves could not go in. They said they will have to allow the fire to rage, and when the fire was done raging, then they will attempt to put out the fire that had gone down already. But I told them, if you won't go in, I have to go in. Because in that house, in that fire, is my daughter. The fireman said, "Woman, you must be out of your mind. You must be crazy. You won't make it alive." And she said, "I would rather die trying to save my daughter than for me to live never trying to save my daughter." She got herself a blanket, dipped in the water, put the blanket around herself, and went into the fire, picked up her little daughter. But then there was no way she could pick up the daughter and run through the fire with the daughter exposed. So she decided to unwrap herself so that she could wrap the daughter. And the side that was exposed, because she had to wrap the daughter, got burnt. And from that day to the eyes that saw her, she became ugly. But it never moved her. Anytime anybody made jest of her, it never moved her. Anytime they ridiculed and mocked her, because she could see the daughter that she tried to save. That was enough joy, looking at the daughter. But on hearing the daughter herself ridiculing and mocking, she felt like a stab in her heart, and she felt that she had to share this with the daughter. The daughter broke down and said she never knew this, and then she felt and realized how valuable a mother can be. Every man, every woman seated under the sound of my voice today, I want to let you know there is a bond on your mother's skin somewhere, whether you can see it or you can't see it. At one time or another, she had to sacrifice something so that you can become who you are.
Thank you for watching Winning Ways Express, the dynamic ministry of Pastor Femi Fasheru. For today's messages or other messages of Pastor Femi, please visit us at KICC Maryland, 13 Oki Lane, Mende, or visit our website www.kiccnigeria.org or email admin@kiccnigeria.org. If you would like to talk or pray with someone about an issue that you are facing, call 01-899-8822 or 01-899-8833 or 0805-605-2300. And remember, it's not over until you win.